Chocolate with Nuts is a pretty iconic SpongeBob episode, right next to the lineup of other iconic SpongeBob episodes. It is definitely one of the classics, but there's something about this episode I've come to realize. Chocolate with Nuts has a very special thing behind it. What makes this episode so special? Well, I'm gonna get into that. The plot of this episode is very simple and to the point, but that's good. I think you already know why you're here for this episode. SpongeBob and Patrick want to become entrepreneurs, so they sell chocolate, and it does not go well for them. They have a lot of struggles on their journey to sell that chocolate. Now, I will say that any other cartoon out there can do a plot like this, and it definitely can work for other cartoons, but I feel that other cartoons would take a more simple approach to this idea, and of course they would execute it a lot differently too. Not a bad thing per se, but for SpongeBob, this plot feels built for this show only, or maybe that's because this episode tackles it in a way that works perfectly. I think that's because of the weird curveball characters they throw in there, and the unexpected jokes that show up in the episode. I don't need to explain who this guy is. You probably already know who he is, but when watching this episode for the first time, you probably think he's this crazy unhinged guy. Instead, he's just some dude that wanted to get some chocolate from SpongeBob and Patrick. You could say that this is kind of a lame way to end off the episode, and I'll admit it's not the most exciting way to go out, but I think it works. It's weird and unexpected, but this episode delivers on that. I can't forget to bring up the old lady that looks like a raisin. Definitely a highlight in this episode. They catch you off guard at first, making you think this is a normal old lady. Instead, you're wrong. They even do this again with this guy, the same guy you saw earlier in the episode. Outside the weird curveball characters, of course we have other ways of being unexpected. Patrick might be at his best in this episode, but I'm not really sure. For being around 10 minutes, they cram in a lot of moments with Patrick. We got Let's Get Naked, I Love You, Focusing, Eat Barnacle Chips, and probably various other moments I forgot to bring up, but there's a lot in this episode. But I think you already get it. Chocolate with Nuts is an episode with a very simple premise to follow, but it utilizes how unexpected and weird it can get to build some good and funny moments. It's probably one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob's catalog, but let me know what you think of good old Chocolate with Nuts, and I'll see you guys next time, and bye.